Growing up in Prince Rupert, I had a fair amount of family that worked on the water, and I was always trying to find a way, how am I gonna find myself on the water? So my name is Haley McIntyre and I'm a captain at SAAM Towage. I used to work for the Prince Rupert Port Authority, which was a harbour master vessel, and we were the eyes and ears and security on the water, so I would constantly see these tugs assisting ships in the harbour, and I just immediately was like, well, I'd like to do that. This industry and this outfit used to be like unattainable for the regular person. The industry's changed so much in the last 10 years that people like Ocean, myself, are able to now work with these outfits, which was completely unheard of in the past.
I work on ship docking tugboats. I come from a commercial fishing background. I used to go offshore fishing for albacore tuna, and these days I get to work in the Prince Rupert Harbour ship docking. Haley started working on the water before I did. For myself, it was really helpful finding mentors, and especially other women who were living a similar lifestyle or working a career that I aspired to, and she was an open book of resources and information on how to best get my foot in the door.
Gender never really was a concern to me growing up. Like, I was just on my path doing my thing, and this is just what I chose to do. And it wasn't until I started my first federal job that it was like, oh, I might be the only one doing this. Like, historically, we know there's women out there that have been on the water for decades, but through all my search and rescue and my Coast Guard training, there really wasn't anybody on the same path as I was. We mainly focus on harbour tug work or ship docking, and sometimes it's required for us to travel up to Stewart, which is 120 miles from our harbour. So it's a significant trip because you're now leaving the harbour and you're not going to return home at night.
Because Haley had been instrumental in my own journey and career on the water, I really wanted to support her in any way that I could on her first trip up to Stewart, British Columbia.
First trip to Stewart, I actually had my crew Ocean, somebody that I grew up with, and we had talked and dreamed about a trip like that for years.
We did not realize the significance of the trip until after we were home and the boats were tied up at the dock.
It wasn't until that trip home that we realized that it was the first time in SAAM Towage's 70-year history that there was an all-female tug crew.
CBC and other newscasts started calling, and again, I think the trip was really special because we wanted to support each other, and in that there was a bit of a ripple effect in that we could spread the message that the industry is open for people who want to be there.
Here it is. Here's that trip. December 16th, 2023. Haley and Ocean. Depart Prince Rupert for Stewart. And we returned on the 18th. When I'm not working, I'm always trying to find another way to get back onto the water. Ocean and I like to take the skiff and grab the dogs and go beachcombing for a nice place to have a fire at the end of the night.
On my own time, I love exploring with my dog and my friends, and I love finding places that are, if the wind is blowing from one direction this way, it's sheltered over here, and vice versa. There's hidden pockets to go swimming or surfing at around here. I love working on the water. I love drinking a cup of coffee, talking with the captain, and watching the tide and wind and weather pass by. And I also love my home, and I love the community and the adventures that are possible around here. And so I'm really thankful for a job like this, that I've been able to curate a schedule, and I'm thankful for the wages. It has enabled me to have a lifestyle here that I love and cherish.
I feel very fortunate that I get to do this in Prince Rupert. I feel like I wouldn't have the same experience if I was anywhere else on the coast.